Hey guys, welcome back to Thea, the Awakening. I've put all of the villages in a single expedition. We're going to get ready for the final battle. So I think we're good to go. Just checking the supplies and the food. Looks good. Guess they don't need to carry all the wheat with them. So let's just check out the supplies here. Tons of different varieties of food, which is good, but you get the extra 2 movement, extra 5 health. I think that's going to help out in this final battle. Let's head over to the Cosmic Tree. It's not too far away. Let's go.
You approach what looks like an animal lair. You feel strong magic protecting this place, but with the compass, you are able to see it and enter. Inside the lair, you see a stump of an enormous burnt-out tree and a gigantic snake-like creature intertwined around it. It has the long, slithering body of a snake and a forked tongue, yet its head is more like a drake. With sharp teeth and horned skull, it also hides wings on its back. It is staring right at you. So, the saviors of Thea have finally slithered in. I waited a long while for this. Sure are you? And why is that? The mother tree does not reside in one place, silly mortal. And so yes, this is her, in a way. I thought it fitting to snatch her seed and lay in wait right here. So, if you are victorious, the seed can be sown without delay, and if you follow another path, the mother will watch her defeat once more. I don't know yet. I have many names. Some call me Worm, some Slibinas, Zmish, but you can call me Zmei the Devourer. It sounds more threatening that way, does it not? Oh, such a refreshingly lax attitude to a cosmic situation. I do like it. Who am I, you asked me before? I am Zmei. I am the ever-changing fate, the roll of the dice, the sudden storm on a clear day. Chaos, that is what I am. Like the darkness, yes, I suppose so. But complete darkness, like it was before this seed started growing its tiny power. So I suppose I seek to throw us back into the void. A void is wonderfully chaotic, you see. Die? That's saying a lot. Many creatures may die, you certainly will. But I, for one, am curious what a lifeless Thea would look like. It was all going so wonderfully well until the sun decided to come back on us. To your first statement, I say I am no fortune teller. Were you to leave right now, I will likely stay, or maybe not, who knows? To your second request, no. Now before we continue our talk and address the possibility of confrontation, I advise you to decide if you are indeed ready. For if we proceed, and if I am victorious in either flesh or mind, you will seal the fate of your precious Thea. I do not like duels that are uneven, so last chance to come back when you're ready.
So we either have a social or a fight challenge here, both 5-skull challenges. I think I'm just going to go with a fight challenge. 1 Zmei's old minion, and 5 Zmei's minions. Let's begin. So we've got tons of villagers here. I'm hoping that just will be able to overwhelm them with sheer numbers. Zmei has been brought out first. 173 defense, 46 attack, plus the 20 leeching, so 66 damage. He's just going to wipe out anyone who stands in his way. He's confused though, so he's not going to attack on the first round, which is good. Just going to bring out some of the spears. Let's start doing a little bit of damage. Okay, so they've got 24 shielding each as well. Guess I can take one of them down here. Oh, barely. Still two health left. That's a shame. But we do have so many villagers here. I think we'll be okay even if we do lose a couple. It's probably fortunate that Zemay wasn't in the active section for the first round. Good first action here, just to get in the extra attacks on Zemay. Maybe enough to take him out in the second round, I'm not sure. Okay, no more first actions, so I think we're just going to get closer with everyone here and do as much damage as possible. Oh, I do have a first action, 16. Level 16 first action, so I could do that. Get in another first attack on Zemay. Let's bring in Vuk and Toslava, and that is it. We'll just have to sit back and see how this goes. Okay, Zemay is down, so are his minions, and we have won.
You have defeated the Zemay. His monstrous body collapses with a thump and lies lifeless beneath your feet. But from beneath the carcass appears a much smaller worm, smiling at you as he speaks. My, defeated by a bunch of villagers. Although it is a fate that great heroes share with me, I never thought a pitchfork could be my earthly undoing. Your gods do laugh at me now. How I do love chaos. How I long to witness what wonderful fate humanity will bring us now. Well done, my friends. Here is your coveted cosmic seed. You place it on the tree's stump and paint this ancient rune with your own blood. The Zemay draws the symbol with his tongue. After that, this place will fall under a protection spell that even I won't be able to penetrate. In time, a long time, most likely several of your generations, the tree will grow once more. Or it will not. Its fate is in your hands. I shall watch your decision with pleasure, little one. With his last words, the Zemay turns around and disappears into thin air.
Okay, so we've been given some dragon leather, some bones, an amulet. We did take some wounds. We've got a blessing here, blessing of strength. For 20 turns, everyone's been blessed. Okay, so we can place a seed on the stump and bring it back to light, or start a fire and burn the seed and bring it about the age of reason. Obviously, I'm going to put the seed on the stump, and we'll bring back the light. I think that's the best thing to do in this situation. We want the magic to remain in the world.
You walk up to the stump and place the seed in the center. You begin drawing the symbol. You notice that a group of non-humans stands close by, trying desperately to walk through some invisible barrier. You're not sure if it is the Zemay, the elf, or maybe the old sage that is helping you, but it matters not. You finish the ritual, and just like the Zemay said, the seed is absorbed into the tree's stump. Immediately, you see life return to the ancient wood, and a single, thin, long branch reaches out with a tiny green leaf, delicately rustling in the wind. You feel power growing in this place, power beyond any magic, life itself perhaps. The invisible force pushes you away, gently yet firmly. Slowly, the place becomes less and less material, until it dissolves before your very eyes. You know you will not see it again, and yet hope grows in your hearts. It will take long years before Thea is restored to its former glory, but it is thanks to your efforts that it will be restored.
Job well done. Now Thea appears before you. I've been watching your progress and rejoice at your success. Now wish to join your family if that is okay. He's an elven mage. I think that is definitely okay if he wants to join us. Of course, welcome. So we've completed the main campaign for Thea. That is victory in 184 turns. The rarest item, the runic bone jacket. Total knowledge points 456. We do have the opportunity to keep playing if we want. There is some DLC, the Return of the Giants, which I don't think I will play at this point in time. So I am just going to end it here. But I have really enjoyed this playthrough of the main quest. Yeah, it's really cool game. So I hope you enjoyed it as well. I was just playing on a small map, so everything was fairly nearby, and I think that made it a little bit quicker. And so you've learned that the cosmic tree was destroyed by man, and with it burned the cosmic balance in Thea. As a result, the darkness took its cold grip upon the world. You were not swayed by the pleas of the Night Children wanting to stay in the dusk, nor were you convinced by the logic of the old scientists who sought to destroy all magic upon finding the last remaining hope, the seed of the cosmic tree. You bested the master trickster Zamei and took the seed from his clutches. When the dust settled, the seed took its fresh, fragile roots where once the cosmic tree stood. A single green branch stretched its delicate hand towards you before disappearing from the realm of man into the safety of another dimension. There it will grow and strengthen, and in the centuries to come, the darkness will be beaten and high magic will return to Thea. Over the next few decades, the curse of the darkness will slowly lift from the souls of the elder children, the elves. In time, they will begin rebuilding their ancient groves and take stewardship of the magical domain once more. Your village will continue to thrive and grow. It will likely meet with many trials and tribulations, but whatever comes of it, you have secured the future of Thea and mankind. You guided your people to solve the mystery of your own divine fate and discovered how your godly powers were assaulted. You found the culprits, the scholars from the Grand University of Cracovia, arrogant enough to challenge the Pantheon, and you learned of their mad plan to strip away divine influence from Thea. Your worshippers were brave and worthy enough to face many challenges in your name and prove themselves true champions of the Pantheon. Your champions chose to honor tradition and restore the old balance for the gods, ensuring stability and prosperity for the future in their mortal existence. They will likely not bear witness to your full rebirth, but in time the Pantheon will stand in you, and you will take your place among the divine family. The fate of Thea may yet change. Humanity's path will take its twists and turns, but thanks to your brave champions, you will have the power to help your people along the way, whatever road they choose. The return of the giants. In the old days, the giants hummed their everlasting song of life, and thus they gave their power to Thea, shaping the mountain, the rivers, the lands. Gentle and wise, the builders walked their lands in peace until came the time of the little folk. The ancient wondrous creatures became a danger for their smaller kin, and so, with the aid of elder forces, the giants began their eternal slumber. In the state of ever dreaming, their song of life would continue to keep Thea whole, but also the little ones safe. Alas, when the pillars of the world fell and the cosmic tree burned, all the laws of Thea crumbled into pieces. During the long night, the darkness devoured the lands and extinguished almost all life before the miraculous return of the sun. But unknown to anyone, it also seeped into the dreams of the giants, slowly corrupting their hearts, minds, and souls. Thus the Umbridge Lord, a creature of pure chaos and destruction, was born and awakened to wreak devastation onto Thea once more. Even after the sun's return, even if the cosmic tree's power was restored, the rise of the giants could undo it all and thrust the lands right back into despair. Just as the Song of Life once gave peace to Thea, so it now had the power to shatter it into pieces. Alas, you failed to conquer the Umbridge Lords. That is the DLC and his shadow minions, and so the fate of Thea remains forever doomed. Okay, so yeah, we decided not to continue with the Return of the Giants, but you can always come back and do that later on. We have completed the main story. Lots of fun. I'm going to leave it here. Hope you've enjoyed this series. See you all again soon for more videos.